I saw you for something work related, and I figured on the way back I could stop by Pick and Pull or Pull and Pick or whatever they name these things now, junkyard, to see if I can't procure a spare tire for the Toppo, or maybe a scissor jack. I looked it up online. They're like 17 bucks online. I don't know if that's legit, but I figured I can give it a chance, because looking on the internet, they range up to 100 bucks and more. So I figured I'll shoot my shot and try to get one from the junkyard here. Before leaving the house, I measured like where the spare tire lives, and I mean it's about the size of the tire. Measured it about 20 inches across, and it's a 4x100. So I got a tape measure in my pocket just to make sure. We'll just look. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what kind of cars they have there, and then hopefully we find a spare. If not, at least I gave it a shot, So next clip will probably be at the junkyard. Let's start our search. So I'm gonna look at stuff like Civics, like this one, in the trunk. See if we get lucky. Oh, damn. No dice. Sometimes you gotta look inside too. Older, late 90s cars, small ones. So I'm gonna filter through. We'll see if we find anything cool. Winter chicken dinner. Found it in a Civic 4-door. Measured it across. 19 inches. Obviously it's gonna be a 1 in 400. Looks pretty dang good. No rust, no nothing. It doesn't look like it's ever been used, which is good. So I'm taking it, and it came with the little screws things to hold it in. So I'm just gonna wander around. This is like the second Civic I found, and I found it, so cool. I'm gonna wander around. If I see anything cool, which this doesn't surprise me one bit. Ask me how I know. Not that I've ever owned one of these LR4s, but I used to work at a dealership that started with an L and ended with an R, as a service advisor, and when we see them, don't get me wrong, they're super capable. Man, they're awesome. Oh, this one had all the legit floor mats and stuff too. Good friend of mine, Chang, had an LR3, and he did a bunch to it. Off-road, did all that cool stuff until he was driving it home from Vegas one day, and the rear diff decided to explode on him, which then sent him to pursue other things like a Land Cruiser Prado. And that Land Cruiser Prado and his mentality eventually got me into buying my Delica and traveling this route. Well, it's getting hot, and truth be told, there isn't much to write home about as far as cool cars. Some Delicas. That's the second one. This is a convertible. Civics galore. Nissans and so on and so forth, but nothing really that stands out. So I'm gonna call it. I mean, I got a spare. I was looking for a scissor jack, but it seems like that's the first thing they take out because none of the cars have them. So I'm gonna head out before it gets too hot. All right. Yeah. All right, so I'm leaving. fuel. The price of the tire was $16, or the spare tire was $16.99. The environmental fee, of course, California, $170, $187. Emission tax, 24 cents. Other tax, $150. It came out to a grand total of $20.60, which I'm okay with. Reason why, it's because I was looking on Facebook Marketplace for a spare, and they were ranging between 50 to $100. So, saved myself some money there. Didn't find a scissor jack, but that's okay. I have a bottle jack that I can use that came from the Stadia if, you know, I want to go that route. But I want to find a scissor jack if I can. So, it's already 91 degrees, according to my car here. But when you're out there and there's no shade and it's just gravel and metal, I'm sure it's a lot hotter. Absolutely sure. So when you're out here doing this stuff, especially here in Central Valley, stay hydrated. And that's coming from a nurse and a medic. If you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So keep that in mind. Almost got a little accident there. But I have lightning fast reflexes. So it's only 11 o'clock, it's about 90-some degrees out. I'm gonna head home, shower, play with the kids, be present. So until the next video, this is just a little one. Alright, see you in the next one.